10 real behavioral interview questions from a Quest2Offer mock. Pause on each one, think how you'd answer, then I'll show you how. Let's go. Can you walk me through how you approach a behavioral question? Use STAR, situation, task, action, result. Set the scene in one line, state your specific responsibility, then spend most of your time on the actions you took. Say, I, not we. Close with a measurable result. The trap is drowning in backstory. Get to your decisions fast and quantify the outcome. Tell me about a conflict you had with a coworker. Pick a real disagreement you actually resolved, never a clash of personalities. Show that you separated the problem from the person. You listened first, surfaced the shared goal, then proposed a concrete path forward. End with a stronger working relationship. The trap is making the coworker the villain. Own your part and stay professional. Tell me about your biggest professional failure and what you learned. Choose a genuine failure with real stakes, then take full ownership, no blaming the team or the timeline. Briefly explain what went wrong, then spend most of your answer on the lesson and the specific change you made afterward. Bonus points if you show the fix working later. The trap is a humble brag failure that isn't one. Describe a time you led a project without formal authority. Influence is the theme. You led through clarity and trust, not a title. Show how you aligned people on a goal, volunteered to own the hard part, and kept everyone informed so they wanted to follow. Name the result the group delivered. The trap is claiming you told people what to do. Leadership without authority is earned, not ordered. Tell me about a time you disagreed with your manager. Show you can push back with respect and data. Describe how you raised your concern privately, backed it with evidence, and proposed an alternative, then committed fully once a decision was made, even if it wasn't yours. That disagree and commit mindset is what they're testing. The trap is sounding either combative or like a pushover. Quick pause. These are real questions from Quest2Offer's AI mock interview. Pick your target role and level, answer out loud or in writing, and get a breakdown of exactly where you'd get cut. It's free to try at quest2offer.ai. Now, back to the questions. Tell me about a time you delivered under a tight deadline. They want to see that pressure makes you organized, not frantic. Show how you triaged what truly mattered, cut or deferred the rest, and communicated trade-offs early so nothing blew up silently. Land on what you shipped on time. The trap is glorifying the all-nighter. Emphasize prioritization and clear communication over heroics. Describe a time you received difficult feedback. Coachability is the whole point here. Describe feedback that genuinely stung, show that you stayed open instead of defensive, and explain the concrete change you made in response. Close with the result: better work or a stronger relationship. The trap is choosing feedback you secretly disagree with. Pick something you truly acted on and improved. Tell me about a time you tackled a problem with no clear answer. Show a structured approach to ambiguity. Explain how you broke the problem down, made reasonable assumptions, and ran a small test to learn fast rather than waiting for certainty. Highlight the decision you made with incomplete information. The trap is pretending it was obvious. They want to see how you think when the path isn't laid out. Give me an example of when you went above and beyond. Pick a moment where you saw a gap no one assigned to you and chose to close it. Show the initiative, the extra effort, and, importantly, the impact it had on customers or the team. Tie it to a result they'd care about. The trap is, I worked the weekend. Effort without outcome isn't above and beyond. What's your greatest weakness? Name a real, non-fatal weakness, never a disguised strength like I work too hard. Be specific, then immediately show the system you've built to manage it and the progress you've made. That arc, honesty plus active improvement, is what they're scoring. The trap is picking something core to the job or pretending you have none. That's all 10. How many did you get? Tell me in the comments and like, subscribe, and try a real mock interview at Quest2Offer.ai. Good luck out there.